Right, so this is something I have on another screen. I have a few more up there. And, here's a euro dollar chart. Okay, I know it's not a perfect presentation, but I'm a trader, not a talker. All right. So here's a couple of daily charts. Okay. So we were bears today, and I wish I could tell you I caught a lot of these moves. I had price going up just a little bit higher, but still. Why would we be a bear here? Okay, for starters, the biggest piece of advice I can tell you is have daily charts up on another screen all the time. I don't care if you're swing trading, carry trading, intraday trading, or scalping. Have a daily chart up at all times. Don't just flip to it. Have it up there. You can stare at it all day. The reason why I say that is because your daily chart is going to give you an entire day's bias. This, to me, in terms of the mechanics of how to learn to trade, somebody said this to me, and I didn't really think about it, but once I instituted it, you'll be surprised. It's the small stuff that makes a difference. Having a daily chart up in your face at all times. So if you're saying to yourself, well, I look at it, I'm good enough. I'm telling you that's not good enough. Put it on permanently so you have to look at it. Fair enough? Okay. Because honestly, when I log in for the day, what am I saying here? Right. What am I saying? I'm saying, fine. I'm at the fib of the drop. I'm at resistance. I'm expecting a red candle. It sounds a whole lot like a trade plan. We haven't even done anything. We haven't even done anything. All we've done is say, well, I'm expecting a red candle. Here we had little higher lows and stuff. I actually had it coming up higher. But I said on this pound, I was like, well, I'm expecting a red candle. I think I had 155 as my target. I'll show you our trade plans. Okay, and on the euro, we were sort of over here, which I thought we could come up higher. So I had us making a wick, kind of making a wick here, and then red. So I was 65% right on the euro. About a B plus on the pound, A minus on the Aussie, and about a B minus on the euro. But you know what? All of them bias. That way. Purely based on what I expect the next candle to bring. What a profound concept. And could there be anything more simple? Now, if you don't know what the next candle is going to do, then start scrounging around and find something that does resonate with you. Okay? All right. So how many of you actively look at a daily chart to begin your days? All right. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do a 3-week. We're going to do a 3-week and a 3-day trade plan using the daily chart. This last trip to ITC in Barcelona was a lot of fun. The FXStreet folk are special people. One of the big things I noticed was a lot of strategies are reactive to the market. Now, if that makes you money, fantastic. All right. But a lot of strategy is very reactive to the market as opposed to being proactive. Okay, it's a little bit like playing soccer, I guess, is now the applicable time of year for that. And it's a little bit like the defense not really having anything planned, but just allowing the offense to run at them. And just perpetually run at balls, put balls to the middle, bring it up with the wings, cross it up, just perpetually, and then you're just reacting to balls coming into your zone. as opposed to having a defensive strategy. And then lose on penalties, yes. Okay, as opposed to having a strategy of, well, I think we're gonna move these guys around here, and then we'll shut that down by pushing those guys forward, and we'll take the counterattack there. Okay, it's very different. So my trading, I like to predict the market to the best of my ability, and then when the indicators complement what I'm expecting, we go trading. Not the other way around. Not, I'm going to follow the indicators and hope they're true. I'm saying, I'm going to follow my technical price action, and then when the indicators are congruent, we do business. Make sense? Okay. So to do that, you need to know how and where price turns. All right, so let's look at a couple of daily charts. Have any of you tried this, by the way? How many of you folks, and this isn't a belittlement by any means, I'm just trying to get a feel for read the room here. How many of you folks trade on an hourly chart and lower? Okay. And tell me roughly, this isn't and guys, you're never going to have me say one thing is better than the other. I hate that stuff. You'll go on forums and it's, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Look at the longer terms. You don't know what you're talking about. I trade a 3-minute chart. I know a guy in Southern California who makes $100 million a year trading a 3-minute chart. Who am I to tell him he's wrong? It makes no difference. But say some things to what are the benefits of trading a shorter term chart? Consistent returns or faster returns? I guess faster returns. More trade opportunities. It really is, in my mind, it's what kind of fits your personality a little bit. Sure. You know, my idea with the shorter term stuff is that it's a building block for the longer term. So you can use those fractals around those turning points for an hourly, 15-minute, shorter, that kind of thing. That you're never really gonna put a whole lot of stock in a 4-hour chart or a daily chart.